Hey guys, so I am currently wearing my new wig, which is for my Snow White cosplay. This is it, just out of the bag, not styled yet, not touched. The only thing I did was trim down the lace. I believe it's called the Imadrillius. It's an elvish name. The style is usually pushed back kind of like this. I just kind of have it flopped over because I think it looks nice, but this is the base wig I'm starting with. I also have some wefts here, which I'm going to be sewing in as well, because the first thing I need to do for this wig is actually add in some wefts, because this one is not meant to be in an updo at all. So I need to make sure that it cooperates with going up. And then it'll be a matter of figuring out all the other styling, like the bun and such. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, and I have a lot of wig styling ahead of me today, but thought we should just get a nice little look at the before, because it's pretty neat. I think it looks really nice this way, and I really chose a color that was really similar to my natural hair color, so it's almost a little jarring how realistic this looks on me. So I am going to start sewing in some of those extra wefts, and then I'll show you how I style this thing. Okay, so after some trial and error, nothing I was trying was working very well. I even tried to pin in some more pins at the very bottom here, and I tried a few other things, but I tried different wig heads, tried it on my head, as you can probably see from some of the footage, and it just wasn't working. So I had to call in the big guns. There's the big guns. Some of you might remember Catherine from my video of my Ravio cosplay, where she was the one behind the camera recording. She's actually also very good with hair. So she's gonna help me out with this wig, because she helped me out with the original one, like, I don't even know how many years ago.
It was bad.
It was okay. You did a decent job, but it's a lot easier to style a wig whenever it's on someone's head. So we're gonna style it as it's on my head. I'm an extra set of hands as she tries to do stuff and style it and get it up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
I am not a hairstylist. I would like to put that out
Great.
there.
Oh, it's fine though. You actually can do hair. I can't even tie a ponytail.
I'm having fun.
I mean, I am too, but my gosh, you're just having like a heyday over there.
I told you, this is my villain arc.
Your villain arc starts with, wow, look how,
you just give me too much power.
that's so smooth.
Hell yeah, it is.
Every time I tried ponytailing something, it was not coming out smooth.
You just gotta brush. Hey!
I was. I just couldn't get it, Catherine, you don't understand. Hello? It doesn't look good.
You could go exactly like this and win.
It would look great with the tiara, like,
be like, oh yeah,
so
some
good.
experiment happening today.
Why is this so smooth? You're really good.
Yeah, well I gotta finish up cleaning up the back. sock time. Don't touch it so much. It's sock time.
Look at this.
Let's go! Oh yeah, I needed the sock.
Sock. So now we are getting the sock of the sock bunny. Put your foot down. So far I am doing great at just holding this, but she's kind of just standing on that stool of mine and kind of slowly starting to...
I don't know what I'm doing.
You know, fair enough. This is not a tutorial. Do not do this at home. Do not stand on stools at home. She's a professional and knows what she's doing with the stool standing at least. So, and making me look like a crazy person. And if you're wondering why I'm holding down my little sideburns here, so this is the lace of the wig. And I need to hold it down to get a proper idea of how it actually would look on my head when we're done. Because you move this and they move all the way up here and you get these little flappies here. So when I wear this wig, this will be glued down.
Anita.
For now it's not though. This is a look.
Don't move.
You don't fall, gosh.
Cousin died during my wig. Oh shit, she's dead.
Yeehaw. Oh wow.
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 Except with things, you always cut longer than you think you need.
Oh yeah, that I
So
know.
we're gonna do a big snip right here. Ready?
I'm ready.
Oh yes.
This wig cost me $100.
No going back now.
Well, you know what there actually is?
I am. Oh, we got a good queen.
Whew. Well, it's because it naturally wants to go back, right?
Do you want to keep it?
No. Am I Snow White now? Am I beautiful?
Yes! Oh, that's so good.
That's really funny.
As soon as I let go, it just went poof. Well, this is gonna be a cut.
Trust the process. Trust the process.
This video is just gonna be us cackling.
So we managed to use the hair dryer just to straighten them out because I don't have a hair straightener right now. I need to go get it from my parents' place. But like, we're gonna get some volume in there, but like, they're not crazy anymore. And it's starting to look like the thing it's supposed to, except for this. But we're getting there.
Wizard Harry.
Catherine is a hairy lizard. Goodness. Stop that. We are going in to fix these guys.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Here we go. We thought you were dropping it. I was like, no, no, after all that, not after all we've been through.
That was very intentional.
So as we can see here, Catherine did a really, really great job. And as we saw, I was really, really struggling with this part. I would not have been able to do this on my own because I think it really needed to be on my head to be like this kind of perfect. And yeah, I would never have another pair of hands help me with this ever because there's your foot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this turned out amazing, and I guess that means onward to the next piece, which will be the tiara, and then the entire costume's done. Okay, so it is currently about 6 days after my cousin came over. The wig is all nice and finished. It's chilling over here on my wig shelf. And yesterday I was over at my mom's place and we were trying to get the soldering figured out for the tiara. And needless to say, that did not work out very well. For some reason, the solder would not actually stick to the particular wire we were using. So I've decided to try a different method. Even though I really want to try soldering, I'm gonna try a completely different method for making this tiara. So I am going with good old reliable Warbler. I have this sheet, I think it's a leftover from when I was at school actually, when we made some masks. You can see from when I made my Bowser brooch from Milan right here, but there is definitely enough here for me to make some strips and to make the crown base out of this and to stick it all together. So yeah, I'm gonna go with good old reliable Warbler because you can't go wrong with Warbler. Okay, so at this point I now have the base of my tiara all done. I have the little support right along here, which is actually on the actual tiara. And I have little support bases for some of the more shaped gemstones. And yeah, it's looking like a tiara. I'm actually really happy how this base is looking, I can't lie. Like, I'm really happy with how it's looking. So the next steps will actually be something I wouldn't have had to do if I did the soldering because it would have already been the right color, but it is going to be time to prime and then paint it silver so it has a nice base to it. So it looks kind of metallic, it doesn't look like brown Warbler. And then I'll be having to start to tack on all the gems, which is probably going to be the longest process out of all of this. So I'm going to get started on the priming and the painting so that I can get more closer to finishing it. I'm getting excited, guys. This is the last piece of the costume and like it's a piece now. This is really exciting. So with all the bedazzlement done on the tiara, that means that the entire piece is done. That also means the entire costume is done. And I think the only thing left to do now is for me to try on at least the top bits on the wig and the tiara together now. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and I'll be right back. Ta-da! This is the wig and the tiara all on my head, all set in place. Not going anywhere, and honestly this feels great. I find it looks really, really good. This is just a basic makeup test. I don't think this will be the final makeup I use. I think I'll need a little bit of eyeliner and a different shade of red for the lips. This is more pink, but this is just a test, and wow, I really am loving how this looks. I'm actually really amazed. Catherine did an incredible job helping me out with the wig. I would not be able to do this without her because these little tabs on the side, which I now have glued down, and I gotta say, with my real hair in the mix, looks pretty good. We'll have to practice putting them down and gluing them down properly, but I am overall really, really happy with how this looks. This took a very long time. I even had to wait a while because I ran out of rhinestones for the crown halfway through. So I'm really happy with how this all came together. And honestly, this means that the entire costume is done. This marks the very end of this costume's progress log. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little adventure with me as I created this costume. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was a little bit different from my other videos showcasing this project. And I'm really looking forward to when I eventually get to shoot this costume all together, like I said, I have not put it all together yet, so I hope you guys are excited for when I finally get to show you the entire costume all together. So thank you guys so much for watching and for following along on this particular project, and be sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you whenever I have a full reveal of this costume. See you guys later.